From the versatile Mazda CX-50 to the bold and elegant Mazda CX-90 to the best-selling Mazda CX-5. Don't just move. It's time to move and be moved, and come experience Mazda right now at Team Mazda on Airline.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. Speaker of the House and fellow Louisiana Representative Mike Johnson got asked about the Senate race earlier today on his way to a GOP conference meeting. He says he hasn't spoken with either Julia Letlow or Bill Cassidy yet, but had this to say about Letlow's political career.
She's been a great member of the House. I'm sure she'll be a great member of the Senate.
Johnson also noted that several of his other friends are also in the race, like State Treasurer John Fleming. He adds he's focused on his House duties and doesn't usually get involved in Senate races. Across the river in East Baton Rouge, there's a new development looking to come to Florida Boulevard, but the Metro Council is being asked to pass on it right now. A company is eyeing 12 acres for private waste disposal plant in this area. They are asking the Metro Council to rezone the area from agricultural, rural to industrial to make that plan happen. However, some are trying to pump the brakes on the push, citing a potentially large environmental risk where the Comeet and Amite rivers merge. This is why the Planning and Zoning Commission is recommending the council deny the zoning request change. Councilman Aaron Moak believes this area needs more work to mitigate these flooding issues before new businesses are brought in. This Metro zoning meeting starts at 4 p.m. today over at City Hall. Well, if you're looking to add to your culinary interests, the Zachary Chamber of Commerce is hosting its second Restaurant Week this week. There are 13 participating restaurants. You can find a list of them on WAFB.com. Restaurant Week will last until Saturday, January 24th. Just ahead, a check of your evening forecast with Jeff Morrow. Welcome back. Let's take a look at our Sky 9 camera. You can see some pretty gray skies today. People worrying about the possibility of rain and some weather into the weekend. Let's get to Jeff Morrow with a look at the forecast. Jeff?
Yeah, big winter storm working its way across the country in the coming days. So some concern for winter type precipitation here locally as we get into the weekend. Now, in terms of the precip type of most concern locally, that is going to be freezing rain and ice. Now, in terms of timing and location, still uncertainties remain. Basically, when we could be impacted by some of this freezing rain potential, and then secondary, how far south does that potential get? What we do know is hard freezes are likely into early next week. So the precipitation type is one part of this winter storm. The cold is going to impact probably more so than we are going to be dealing with in terms of winter precipitation. Here is a look at the modeling data. This is the GFS, the most aggressive in terms of bringing the potential for some of that freezing rain and ice into our area. We're going to fast forward to Saturday morning. Saturday, most of it's going to be rain, and really even into Saturday evening, the GFS has taken away most of the threat for freezing rain. Notice how it stays up towards the north. As we get into Sunday morning, a few ice pellets and maybe some freezing rain tries to stick towards areas in our northwest corner of our viewing area. But right now, the GFS indicating as the moisture and the system begin to exit going into Sunday night, that may be when we have our greatest threat for freezing rain here locally. You can see how that stretches all the way maybe into the Metro Baton Rouge area before we dry things out on Monday. Although if we have some ice around, it would certainly still be on the ground because temperatures are going to be downright frigid heading into Monday morning. 23 for the projected low in Metro Baton Rouge, 22 for Tuesday the following morning. So that means all 4 Ps are needing to be protected. That would be for Sunday night and then again for Monday night leading into the following mornings. People, pets, plants, and pipes. Duration of freezing temperatures could be anywhere from 8 to 14 hours. For this evening, you're going to want to have the umbrella handy. We've got passing showers in the forecast, mainly scattered in nature. Temperature's not going to be too bad, comfortably cool, drifting down through the 60s into the low 60s. And as you can see here with First Alert Radar Network, how the rains continue to move from west to east across our areas. We focus in on our First Alert Radar Network. You can see what it is projecting. A lot of this light sort of drizzle or mist right now, that is what is moving into Metro Baton Rouge, but we could see some light to moderate rainfall before all is said and done this evening. Tisha?
All right, Jeff, thank you. And thank you for joining us for 9 News Now. And be sure to join us again in 25 minutes for 9 News at 4 on WAFB.
From the versatile Mazda CX-50 to the bold and elegant Mazda CX-90 to the best-selling Mazda CX-5. Don't just move. It's time to move and be moved, and come experience Mazda right now at Team Mazda on Airline.